Good afternoon. This afternoon, we are going to be interviewing the newly appointed, I think it is still quite new, Bernadette Zeiler, who is the newly appointed CEO of the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce and Industry, an absolute captain in her space. Welcome to the interview this afternoon, Bernadette.
Good afternoon, Shereen. I must say it's a great delight to be part of this interview today. Yes, I have actually been with the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce and Industry for about 18 years in total. I've recently been appointed as the CEO as from the beginning of this year. Previously, I was head of international trade for 4 years. And prior to that, I had my own business distributing and exporting medical and laboratory equipment into Africa through the JCCI. In fact, about 16 years ago, 16 years ago, I was looking to expand my business, and JCCI offered a program, Access for Women, where they empowered women in exports. So I joined the program, and this is sponsored by the International Trade Center and the Canadian government. And this program assisted me to export into 20 countries in Africa, travel extensively into Africa. I exhibited in Dubai, at Arab Health, India, America, and several other countries as well. And also through the program, I was able to partner with the Department of Trade and Industry. And in 2011, my business was awarded Exporter of the Year by JCCI and the First National Bank. And it really gave my business the access to international markets. And when I was offered the position as head of international trade, this was really part of my passion for business, to see how businesses can develop and access new markets as well. And in my position, we have access to, we partner with GIZ, one of our main partners. GIZ, we have run several development projects with JCCI since 2002. And the one project was implemented in 2015, where we train Black SMEs in every aspect of exporting. So there is a criteria and there is a selection process, and then through that selection process, we will identify the candidates to go through our program. And then our business specialists will have a look at their products and their business as well, to see exactly where these businesses need assistance, and from there compile a mentorship program. And there we were looking at the packaging, the labeling, we look at financial management. This is a very important part of any business, financial management. We also look at product development, intellectual property. So we look at all topics related to your business and making it sustainable. And then we will introduce the businesses to exporting, and then we will identify suitable markets for your business. And then we also work very closely with the Department of Trade and Industry to identify suitable markets internationally and also locally. And through this whole process there as well, we also give all our SMEs an opportunity to network at. We host 2 to 3 international events a month, and they have an opportunity to network at these events. And then also part of the process, we have access to 14,000 chambers globally. So we will introduce these suitable applicants to markets through our chambers globally, and we will send a letters of introduction and match them with suitable partners as well.
Bernadette, that is absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. I would love to take everything you've said, because you've said so much today. For the average person who's watching this interview, who's sitting at home, could have their own business or sitting in a senior management role where there's a line of responsibility. I'd like to wind it back to where you were at when you engaged with the JCCI. and
Yes.
say, how did you engage? What was your engagement process? Who did you initially contact and speak to get connected to the JCCI? How do we make this practical, specifically for the Johannesburg Chamber, for people who are in and around your geography? Who would they contact at the JCCI, or how would they go about inquiring about the membership? And then also, what is the criteria for membership in terms of becoming a member of the
Yes.
Chamber of Commerce?
The contact details, new members could either contact myself, Bernadette at jcci.co.za, or our membership department, Denise at jcci.co.za, telephone number 011 726 5300. And we do also have various tiers of membership. So we do cater for the small SMEs. So depending on how many staff you employ, we will give you a good rate. And then we will have the next tier, the medium size, so also depending on the amount of employees. And then we will go to the large corporate companies as well. So there are different tiers of membership as well, and also different membership rates.
That's perfect. And obviously there must be a way that people could inquire online. You have a website, correct?
Yes, we do have a website, www.jcci.co.za.
Perfect. And in terms of affordability, what is the price point? What is the price point that people come in with regards to membership? What would it be starting from? Is it monthly? Is it per annum? What are the payment terms?
There we really want to cater for all businesses. As you know, JCCI is always known as being a voice for business. So we really look at how we can work with business. So our very basic membership rate is very, very nominal. It's about 1.6, so it's very nominal per year. And we can even arrange for a debit order to be deducted on a monthly basis. So we're really there for business, and we see how we can work with business as much as we can and to cater for their requirements as well. So the different tiers of membership is really dependent on how many staff you employ, and also we take into account your turnover. And then we found that during this period of COVID, a lot of the businesses actually been through a very difficult period. So we've reached out to this business, say, how can we assist? And we have payment plans in place for them, so we can reach out and really help them to get their business back on track and to help them grow their business again.
I mean, Bernadette, it sounds like an answer to many problems that companies are facing in post-COVID. If you think about the entry point for membership being as low as 1,600 Rand and then scalable in terms of the size of the business, I mean, it is practically for free. In terms of becoming a member of the chamber. And when you look at the benefits in terms of training, the opportunity to network, discounts, statistics, I mean, it's absolutely unfathomable that a company who is exporting a product is not a member of the JCCI. Would you agree?
I encourage every business to be part of JCCI. And you know what is also of great benefit is our affiliation to the International Chamber of Commerce in Paris. So we have access to those 14,000 chambers globally. So you're already looking at an expanded database, you're looking for new markets. And so it's very important to be part of the chamber and to be part of this chamber movement as well. And we can connect you to potential buyers, potential partners. And as I said, I responded 15 years ago to, it was actually an advertisement in the newspaper through JCCI. They were looking to empower women to export. And through that, I became a member of JCCI, and they trained me through every aspect of exporting, and also assisted me to attend with the Department of Trade and Industry, attend several exhibitions to showcase my products, also trade missions as well, where really we secured contracts with different ministries of health throughout Africa. We supplied hospitals. And if it hadn't been that contact with JCCI assisting my business to grow, my business wouldn't have expanded. And access so many markets. So I would encourage businesses, small and large, to be part of the chamber movement. And also JCCI is also very unique, as it's very strategically placed as a base into the rest of Africa, and with our relations, our partnerships with our sister chambers in Africa. So you're looking at, when you joining JCCI, you also automatically getting access to the rest of Africa and then globally as well. So I will encourage small businesses, medium-sized and large businesses to be part of the chamber movement, because it's a very important vehicle to give you access to new markets.
You use very powerful words there, a base to be able to move into Africa. I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal in terms of developing a market share on our continent, and very much what is happening in Africa at the moment in terms of stimulating an African economy. Am I right?
Absolutely. And we're also participating in the negotiations and the discussions with this African Continental Free Trade Agreement. We're taking a very active role in that, and we want to roll this out to our members, to be part of this agreement and how it can benefit members, and how as members, we can be part of this African Continental Free Trade Agreement, and we can form partnerships, we can form joint ventures, and our members can be part of the larger projects through introductions to the different chambers as well.
That's absolutely amazing. So for the person sitting at home, Bernadette, man, woman, listening to this interview today, saying, that sounds amazing, the opportunities are amazing, will my business qualify? What is the qualifying criteria of becoming a member?
Well, we have different criteria, and we also have different programs. We offer the Global Export Accelerator to Black-owned businesses. So that's a program. We have different programs, and we also in different clusters as well: agri-processing, construction, creative industries. So there, the criteria is to minimum of 2 years in business, having operated in the market domestically as well. And then we also have a woman in business desk, and the criteria there as well. If you must have a business, a registered business, traded locally, and then we will help you to develop your business. And if you're looking at joining them as a member, also different criteria we have for the small businesses, a registered business, and in business for a year or longer, and a registered business. And if you're looking for assistance with your registration, certification, or any other certification, quality certification, JCCI also works very closely with other partners where we can assist you to get quality certification, international certification. So whatever you need to grow your business, we can assist you with partnerships with different stakeholders. So basically, if you're wanting to join at the entry level, you need to be in business for a minimum of a year, and that is the criteria, minimum of a year.
That's perfect. One last question I have for you this afternoon, Bernadette. If I was an investor sitting at home watching this program and saying, there's a wonderful opportunity here, a wonderful database into Africa, I want to start up a business, I'm not really sure which products I should be investing in terms of the different product opportunities that are now available in Africa, would JCCI be able to direct me as a person who was venturing into a new industry, provide the training, and then be able to direct me in terms of product development?
Yes, that's also part of our program, where we have training on product development as well. And then we have all the international trade events as well. And then we have a very strong partnership with City of Johannesburg, Gauteng Department of Economic Development. So we constantly running different projects in partnership with them as well. And then we run different training and mentorship programs. In fact, I'm just what's come to mind, about 2 weeks ago, we had an event with the British High Commission, and part of the event, they presented a trade tool which JCCI will be implementing at our offices as well, where you can look at your product, you can take your harmonized tariff code, and you can look at the product and you can see where there's potential for your product. And then you can also identify what your competitors' pricing is, and then you can identify the suitable market. So we also have these various tools, access to these different tools that you can see if your product is suitable for a certain market. There might be a free trade agreement in place, so you can enjoy special reduced tariff codes or import duties. So we can look at that free trade agreement. We can look at the market, because we don't want to go to a new market and your products are it's inundated with the products. So during our market research and feasibility study, we will identify the suitable markets for your product as well. And then we also have part of our panel, we have experts in each sectors, whether it's in creatives or agri-processing, and they will look at the businesses, they will look at your product and also services, and they will see what needs to be done to make it exportable. You might need to make some adaptations, or you might have to change if it's agri-processing, you might have to change some ingredients, or if it's in the fashion, you might have to change maybe the zips or the stitching. But these experts will look at these products and say, this needs to be done to make it exportable. So we do have access to these experts. We have a panel of experts that would give support and advice to all our businesses at JCCI. And
wow,
we are actually expanding this database of our experts. We have the agri-processing, we do creatives, fashion, jewelry, gaming, crafts, gaming and animation. We do various other sectors as well. And we're looking at also manufacturing. So we're looking at engaging all these experts and really offer the specialized training as well. And then also we have a strong partnership with GIZ, Quonium. So we do have international partners, and we're actually looking and expanding that partnership base as well.
Absolutely phenomenal. Bernadette, I think it would be a crying shame after this interview and with the knowledge that you've transferred today for any business that is considering export not to partner with a local Chamber of Commerce, specifically in this case, the Johannesburg Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to say thank you today for your time. It's been an absolute pleasure. You are such a well of knowledge that runs so deep. Thank you for sharing your personal contact details, your email address, your cell phone number. And to all the people that are watching this interview, ask the right questions, get involved, get hold of your chambers, and let us as a South African nation develop that footprint into Africa in collaboration with the beautiful chambers of commerce that have been established. From my side, Bernadette, thank you very much for your time, and we'll be seeing you soon again for another amazing interview that will make understanding the chamber and the value of it valuable.
Sorry, I would just before my closing remarks, JCCI really focuses on developing and facilitating international trade, and we really encourage all businesses as part of your expansion plan, part of your growth plan, to have an export strategy. So that's why our focus is so much on developing an export plan, because exporting is going to boost the economy and is going to create employment. So it's important to look for new markets and to expand your business in that manner.
Absolutely. I actually recall you saying that in one of our very first meetings, Bernadette, that the South African market in context to Africa is small, but the whole of Africa is waiting to embrace what is proudly South African products. Thank you so much to the JCCI for partnering with our local businesses, our local community, and our budding entrepreneurs. You're an absolute asset to the economy, and we will see you soon again, Bernadette. Thank you so much for your time.
And thank you so much, Shereen, and thank you to the Hunter Group. And I would really highly recommend the Hunter Group as well. Their PR is amazing, and I want to say thank you so much to the Hunter Group, and thank you for partnering with us as well. It's a real pleasure. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care and God bless.
Thank you. God bless. Bye.